my whole life, I've always worried about partying, going out, meeting girls, doing drugs, money, and doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over. But and I never got tired of it. And until, I hit that